Hello, I'm Amenhotep III, one of the greatest pharaohs of ancient Egypt. I ruled over 3,400 years ago during a time called the New Kingdom. My reign lasted for about 38 years, and it was a period of great peace and prosperity. I became pharaoh when I was just a young boy, around 12 years old. My father, Thutmose IV, was the king before me. When he passed away, I took over the throne. I had a lot of help from my mother, Amenhotep, and my advisors when I was young. As pharaoh, I built many magnificent structures and temples. One of my most famous projects was the Temple of Luxor. I also constructed the massive colossi of Memnon, two giant statues that still stand today. They were built to guard my mortuary temple where people would come to worship me after my death. During my reign, Egypt was very powerful. We had strong trade connections with many other countries, and our army was mighty. I made sure that Egypt was a wealthy and secure place to live. We traded gold, ebony, and ivory, and we received many precious items from other lands. I married a beautiful queen named Tai, and she was very important in my life. She was not only my wife but also my advisor. Together, we had several children, including my son Akhenaten, who would later become pharaoh after me. During his rule, he was very controversial in his beliefs and what he changed in Egypt while ruling. Religion was a big part of our lives in ancient Egypt. I was considered a living god, and people worshipped me as such. I built many temples for the gods, and I made sure that religious practices were followed properly. I wanted to keep the gods happy so they would protect our land. My time as pharaoh was a golden age for Egypt. We had peace, wealth, and beautiful architecture. Even after all these years, people still remember my name and the things I did for my country. I am proud of my legacy and the impact I had on ancient Egypt.